My name is James Williams Jr. and this is my second video before I go to work today. This is a very important video and it comes out of the Intersicle. It's a news thing. It came off of Top Buzz, but this is some serious shit. So, here we go. Groom stops wedding vows to declare love for someone else. Alright. Some serious shit. Just in case y'all can read it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know how to adjust this thing. But I'm gonna touch on some shit. Because unfinished business is a very bad thing. Now I don't know if these are actors or if these are actually the people. But that's the picture I got. So let me keep it real. As a person who has been virtually destroyed by love, I have built up a wall because I will not be destroyed by love again. And I'm straightforward with my shit. You know, if we're gonna be friends with benefits, or we're gonna be just lovers, or if we're going to go the long haul and have a life together and all that, that's some shit we need to know from the jump. And generally, I'm going to say this, I'm going to offend a lot of women with this. I'm going to offend a few men, but I'm going to offend a fuck ton of women with this because generally, let's keep it real, it's generally the woman that doesn't know what she wants. Alright? Now, if there are a few men that don't know what they want. Period. It's a few men. But the number of men is this small compared to this big of the amount of women who don't know what they want. I don't ever want to be stuck with somebody who don't want to, one, be with me, who don't want to, one, know what they want, and two, don't really know where they want the relationship to go. I can't do that shit. It's all or nothing with me. From the jump, I need to know what you want, what your future plans are, so that I can adjust my fucking life to you. Because if it's the same thing, then we're good. You know, if you just want friends with benefits, okay. I'm okay with that because I'm 45 now and game time's over. You know, so if we're going to be together and we're not going to have children and we're going to get married and live happily ever after, just us two, maybe parents, I'm okay with that too. I'd much rather have a living child, but you know, hey, it is what it is. But if you're a woman who just want to test the waters, that's the first thing you should tell a man. Straight up. You should tell a man, look, I don't really know what I want right now. I can date you and see how far we can go. And no one is half the battle. First and foremost, no one is half the battle. Because no one wants to be that chick that I just read about where the groom stops the vows in the middle of the ceremony to declare his love for someone else. Which goes back around to, if you have unfinished business, before you attempt to marry someone else or hurt someone else intentionally or unintentionally, you need to take care of that. You know, if let's put it this way. Here's how the real world works. All right, in the real world, very few people get their soulmate. About that many. This many people get lucky enough to get their soulmate, and the rest of us are in this category. We get someone that we love, but it's love long enough to have children, get a divorce, find someone else, have children, repeat. Alright? Then you get those people who are in it to win it all the way through, and they have a very long lasting relationship. And then you get the other people who are just like, well, I don't really want a relationship because I don't want to be tied down, but I love sex, so we're going to be friends with benefits. So hard to not cuss, I swear to God it is. But, you know, and that's fine and dandy. I'm not judging anyone. But you need to let your partner know where you stand. Now, I can't talk about gay relationships because I'm not gay. I have no idea how those things work. I honestly don't give a damn. You gay guys and girls, be you. If you're happy, good for you. I wish I was happy, but I'm not. My happiness left me It'll be 10 years in 2020. We never had a resolve. Let me rephrase that. I never got to state my piece, and I never got to know why it came to an end. Let's get that out the way right now. Do I still love her? Yes, I do. I will probably always love her because she was the love of my life. However, as I was saying, that's a fantasy for a lot of people. The love of your life, that shit's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. For those who are real and are blessed to have, keep, and hold the love of their life, I'm happy for you. But you can be in love with many people and not be with that right person ever. And life just goes on and on and on. Now, a lot of people are waiting around for Mr. Right or Mrs. Right. And I did. I waited around. I've never been in a relationship that wasn't a relationship, to my knowledge, without it being straightforward. You know, from all the girls that cheated on me, which I clearly am the relationship guy, and I'm not the guy that's going around having sex with girls just to have sex with girls, you know. More feel like I should have been that guy, but I've always been raised right, you know. I try to treat women how I would want to be treated if I was a girl. So no lying, no cheating, none of that shit that causes drama. And those three checks are right down my alley. I don't believe in lying. I don't believe in cheating. Because I have been lied to and I have been cheated on, and that shit fucking sucks. Simple as that. That F-bomb deserved to be here. Now, when you're on the giving end of the lying and the cheating, and you're not thinking about that person you're hurting when you just don't give a damn about that person, you should have probably never got involved with that person in the first place. No. For me, back 2010, when the relationship that I was hoping going to be my happily ever after, which, again, the fairy tale of that was full of shit, there was never any lying, there was never any cheating, and I was always honest. I even told the girl, who will remain nameless just in case she's watching and decides to call the cops on me again for something that I have the right to do, you know, text messages and love songs. That was the thing that totally made me give up the fight right there when I'm sitting in court explaining to the judge that I don't know why we broke up. I will never know why we broke up. Am I over it? Fuck no, because it's always going to drive into my head because I am a truth seeker as well as a truth teller. And you don't just break up with somebody for nothing. Especially when you're both honest, you're both not cheating, you're both real, and you both love each other. All of a sudden it's over, and you get a relationship's overrated and you can't come see me anymore. Yeah. So I have unfinished business. She will always be the love of my life. But I still have to live my life. You understand? So I have to move forward whether I want to or not, because no matter who you are, you can't make anybody on this earth love you. You can't. Love is one of them things people have to fall into. It's a whole lot easier to fall in love than it is to fall out of love. Alright? Which is why I tell girls when I talk to them from the jump. Well, when I used to talk to them before this Me Too movement thing has made me completely scared to even say hi to a girl now. I want to know what you want. Here's my first question. Do you have a boyfriend or a lover? If she says no, check. Do you have any children? If she says no, super check. Because I really don't want an already made family. Not saying that I haven't dated girls with children, because I have. But I also know that I will never be first in their life. Because they have children, and the children will always come first. And that's the way it's supposed to be. So when you're dating a chick with children, you have to know that that child comes first. And if you can't accept that, then you don't need to be dating her. Period. If y'all just friends with benefits, that's even better, because then you don't have to deal with her children, and you don't have to deal with baby daddy drama. Y'all bump uglies, and then y'all bump the hell out of each other's face. You know, it's not that difficult. If it's just a casual sex thing, be honest about the shit. My third and final question is, what do you want? What kind of relationship? What kind of future do you see us in? Because if I'm told what I'm supposed to do, you better believe your ass. I will move heaven and earth to make that woman happy. I tried that. I was doing that. And then that horseshoe fell out of the sky, and instead of going in my ass, it hit me in the forehead, and destroy everything. And when bad luck happens, to me, it happens in 7 and 8s. It doesn't happen in 3s like other people. It happens in 7 and 8s. So when I have bad luck, I have it big. Now, for this bride, I'm sorry. For this groom, you're a dick. You should have did that way, way, way before the planning of the wedding, before all the money was spent, before all that. That's some shit you don't do. If you don't love someone, you let them know. You don't drag them through life and then they get ready to marry you and then you stop at the altar. If you're not sure that you want to get married, that's some shit that y'all need to discuss. So here's my thing. If you're with somebody for at least 2 years, you have time. You have 600 and some odd days to find out if you can live with this person for the rest of your life. Now, if you don't want to get married, and your partner doesn't want to get married, but y'all are happily together, hell yeah. But you also have to watch out for the stalkers who come in and want to ruin your relationship and take away your woman or your man. You got to be aware of that stuff. And you have to be forthcoming. If you fall out of love with somebody, which happens, you need to be honest with them. Don't drag them along. Don't do that. It's not fair. And I know life isn't fair. But at that same time, honesty is the most important thing to me in a relationship. And it's why whenever I talk to girls or if we're going to start messing around or whatever, the first thing I tell them, look, I need to know what you want. And if you're going to cheat on me, be woman enough to tell me. Don't let me find out through my friends, and don't sleep with none of my friends or my family members or anybody that's like a family member. Because if it get back to me, both of y'all getting fucked up. And that was a well-placed F-bomb too. But, that's the way I view the thing. Because here's the God honest truth. I'm about to piss off a lot of women. I'm about to piss off a lot of men. Equal amount this time. I don't give a damn how much you love somebody. If they don't love you the same amount or as close to the same amount, you're not going to be able to stop their actions. Only you can control you. If you're with a girl and she wants to have sex with someone else, even if y'all are together and she claims she loves you, and even if she loves you, if she wants to have sex with somebody else, there ain't a damn thing you can do to stop it. It's the same thing with the man. If he loves you, but a woman is working him over, oh, you better believe he's going to give in eventually. Especially on the day that y'all have an argument and his brain's all gone and little Happy down there is talking and she's throwing it at him hard. Oh, he's going to take it. And there ain't nothing you can do to stop it. You got to accept that. As a grown person, we have to accept that even though we love our partners, that does not mean our partners are not capable of cheating. The hard part is being honest afterwards. And I say this all the time to any girl. If you're going to cheat on me, just be forward with me and tell me about it. We can work through that shit. And I ain't even going to throw the shit back in your face. But, at the same time, don't get mad if I spin around and cheat on you. But I'm not a cheater, so we don't have to worry about that. Plus, I'm ugly, so no girl's going to be throwing herself at me. It's not going to happen. Even if I get on TV and get famous, women aren't going to hit me with a Tom Jones. No, I'm not that important. But anyway, the bottom line is, don't wait till you get to the altar to find out you don't want to be with this person. Don't do that. Don't do that to them. Don't do it to yourself. And my feelings on that is, if you are afraid to get married, that is the one thing that y'all should be talking way before you even plan the marriage. I'm really afraid to get married. I have abandonment issues, blah, 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 blah. And, I'm going to make a part 2 to this because of the simple fact that I'm at the 15-minute mark. And I want to continue. So, hang on to part 2.